Red Dead Redemption 2 is a Western-themed action-adventure video game developed and published by Rockstar Games. The game is a prequel to the 2010 game Red Dead Redemption and the third entry in the Red Dead series. Set in 1899, it follows the story of outlaw Arthur Morgan, a member of the Dutch Wendelinde gang. Hey guys, welcome back to this new video. This is the unboxing cabin. Let's get started. Up front on the disc we have the PlayStation symbol and the PS4 wording. A reddish cover page as Rockstar Game presents Red Dead Redemption 2. A PEGI age rating 18 and a Rockstar North logo. Let's take a look at the back of the disc. We have provided with some of a brief information about the game, and you'll see some pictures on it and the general stuff which presents to us the information about the disc. Let's take a look on the side of the disc. We have the PlayStation symbol and the PS4 wording, which includes Red Dead Redemption 2. Now let's go ahead and unbox the disc itself. Up front we have the paperwork and two discs this time, that is part 1 and part 2. Now let's go ahead and take the paperwork, and yes, we are greeted with a paperwork and a map. Now let's go ahead and take a brief look of the paperwork. Up next we'll take the paper. On this paper we do get the code which we will be able to redeem it later, which is not applicable to you peeps. Now let's go ahead and take the map. Yes, Rockstar Games does provide maps for us in order to help us proceed with the game in a more systematical and proper manner. And yes, this map is quite big and it does have another side on it. Let's take a look at it. Up next we have the disc. Here they are provided us with two discs. First up we have the first part. Over here you will have half of the installation. Let's take a look at another angle of the disc. Yes, it's in the red blood version. Now let's go ahead and remove the second disc, and in this disc you will be getting the 3/4 part of the installation, while you will use this disc in order to play the game. Let's take a look at another angle of the disc. Yes, they are in red. Now let's place them back where it was. Hey guys, if y'all watched this video and if y'all felt this was a wonderful one, do give it a big thumbs up. Red Dead Redemption 2 was released for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on October 26, 2018. It was universally acclaimed by critics who praised the story, open world and considerable level of detail. According to review aggregator Metacritic, it is the 5th highest rated game and the highest rated title on both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. There's no way to say the following without sounding widely definitive. So here goes. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the best looking video game of all time. Yes, ever. And that includes Uncharted 4. It's also the best game of the past 5 years. Compare this Wild West epic to GTA's 3 blocky Liberty City and its cast of fugly thugs you probably kneecapped on a tiny TV 17 years ago. And the evolution is astounding. At times, it's scarily believable how good Rockstar's latest sandbox looks and feels. Not counting GTA 5's remaster, this is the first game the studio has properly released this console generation, unsurprisingly. In the years since the Los Santos sensation launched, Rockstar has built up a wealth of things to say. As such, RDR2 is a game of big themes and even bigger ideas, the evils of creeping capitalism, corrupt regimes, the loss of long-held beliefs, with its contextual conversation where its outlaw led can either greet or antagonize hundreds of bespoke NPCs. The game also tries to move open worlds forward. Here, your main interactions often involve swapping pleasantries, while significant portions of the main story involve quite peaceful character building. And what a world it is! Broader, more beautiful and more varied than the one we explored in 2010's Red Dead Redemption by a massive margin. There are snowy peaks and dank alligator-infested swamps, thick forests and open plateaus, quaint homesteads and grand plantations, narrow streams and great lakes, dusty gulches and dim caves. There's the muddy livestock town of Valentine with its woody buildings and rustic charm. And then there's the imposing city of St. Denis, a grimpy and growing metropolis full of modern extravaganzas like electric trams, paved roads and Chinese restaurants. The vast assortment of ecosystems and environments seamlessly stitched together here is nothing short of remarkable. The ability of this game to keep itself fresh after so many hours of extraordinary play, and not entirely due to just the size and diversity of the world. It's how alive all of those places feel. While the largely rural world of Red Dead Redemption 2 is far less dense than the likes of Grand Theft Auto 5, it's absolutely brimming with wildlife to discover, people to interact with, and places to scrutinize. I also love how the world seems to be prepared for pretty much any action you think of. Turn around and walk straight back into a store you've just left, and the shopkeeper will likely make a comment about how you're back so soon. Leave a theater soon before the film is finished, and the ticket clerk will quip, "Seems you didn't like that." Shoot a polite howdy towards two people standing together, and Arthur will use a plural term rather than a singular pronoun. It all contributes to a feeling of rare polish that's even rarer in a game of this grit. The pros for this game that I felt is, it's the best looking console game there's ever been. Easily the most surprising story in an open world history. A very beautiful and lovely number of side distractions, whereas it does have some pretty much of cons, like lack of fast travel makes this one long game. The ending isn't as brave as its predecessor, and why not? Summing up to the verdict of this game, Red Dead Redemption 2 stands shoulder to shoulder with Grand Theft Auto 5 as one of the greatest games of the modern age. It's a gorgeous depiction of an ugly period that's patient, polished, and a huge amount of fun to play. And it's combined with Rockstar's best storytelling to date. Even after finishing the lengthy story, I can't wait to go back and play more. This is a game of rare quality, a polished open world ode to the outlaw era. Looking for one of the generation's very best single player action adventures? Here's your Huckleberry. Do play this and enjoy the game. Hey guys, if you all enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, The Unboxing Cabin. Like this video, share it, and don't forget to give your valuable feedback in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.